Hey guys, Jobin here. Got a knife from what I believe is a new Chinese knife company. Harnds. A little tricky to say. Harnds. Handy for life, hardy for survival. And this is the Knight model CK6013. HCR 14 MOV blade. Glass-filled nylon handle, liner lock, 79mm blade. So let's get this thing out and take a look at it. It's a fairly small knife, about the same size as the SRM and Enlan 710, a little bit bigger. It has a very nice pattern on the handle. And dual thumb studs, 2-position pocket clip, both right hand side, either tip up or tip down. Pocket clip has a very Kershaw look to it, doesn't it? That swoop. Actually, maybe the whole handle does. Here's the blade, hollow ground. Pretty standard looking. The knife feels pretty good in hand, and let's see about the finish. The finish is good. Maybe a few rough spots on the liners, but nothing really that worth mentioning for a knife in this price range. You know, it's not going to cut you or anything. Probably won't even notice unless you're looking for it. And that's the kind of thing that could easily vary from knife to knife. Opening. I can do the middle finger flick on this thing and get it to pop open pretty nicely. It does have a very strong detent on it, and which makes it... There's a definite trick to flicking this thing open. It just doesn't flick easily if you're really into that. I think that's mostly because of not just the strong detent, but I think I can illustrate using the 710. See how on the 710 there's that gap there that you can fit the whole end of your thumb into between the frame and the thumb stud and just push off. With the Harnds, the thumb stud is mounted farther down and closer into the handle. I think this knife would be significantly improved, and they have the room to do it if they took the thumb stud and moved it maybe 1/8 of an inch back, just so it barely cleared that little tip of the handle there. I think that would make it easier to open. Being a little tricky to flick, see, I actually just managed it, isn't necessarily a deal breaker. I mean, I love this little guy and you can't flick it at all. Well, sort of. If you really want to, but that's basically not the way you open it. So overall, I'm pretty pleased with this thing. And I will be looking at this company's other models. So let me know if you guys are interested in maybe seeing this one in my store, or whatever. Give me some feedback. As always, it's great. You know, one sort of probably this knife's most unusual feature, which I don't think I mentioned, is the fact that it has 5 pillars back here. 5 on a knife this size. I guess maybe they thought it looked cool, but it is way more than you need. I mean, here's the 710 back. It's got 2. Heck, the paramilitary 2. Much bigger knife basically has 2. It's got the screw and the lanyard tube, which is structural. But this little guy's got 5. Okay guys, like I said, let me know what you think of this. It's being evaluated. It seems decent. So let me know if you like the look of it. As always, this is Jobin signing off, saying remember where your knife is.